One of the few. Is it his first or one of the few U.S. tournaments that he's been to for Ultimate, right?
I believe it is his first tournament.
Okay, so this should be the first one. I mean, what better way to start it at the Pre-Genesix event, aside from the real one? Try to test the waters a little bit, but we're jumping right into this on Final Destination.
It's going to be really interesting how Nesk kind of moves around the pressure that we're seeing right now. Because even for a moment there, it looked like Nesk was going to be able to get some kind of control in neutral. And then Glutonny just said, no, you don't.
Oh my God, Glutonny hasn't even taken a hit yet. The amount of pressure he's laying on in the corner is unreal.
And they're still all over Nesk. Sends him right back off stage. The down air, sending it right back out. But not going to go ahead and take that stock. Great recovery on the part of Nesk to be able to go high.
Oh yeah,
that's a unique up B. I don't know what that one is.
I don't know the number, but it is the rocket left.
Yeah, because the typical one is just the downwards rocket shot. But no, that is the jetpack for sure.
Okay, that was a great use of the bike, just going ahead and dishing it to get over the charge shot. So clever.
Judges, if he bites his way back down to 0, does it count as a JV4?
No.
I don't think it would count as a perfect in a traditional fighting game, so I'm inclined to say no.
Okay.
No, if you get touched, you got touched. It's not a perfect anymore.
I mean, that being said, it is still kind of embarrassing. Because that means he had to heal 44% off of bites at Eurozone.
I think the last time I saw that was John Numbers in his custom Wii Fit. But those were dark times.
And again, using the bite as just a projectile sponge.
I mean, it does not want to deal with any of the missiles. Let's go all up in there. Speaking of getting in there, that up air, so strong, taking that stock so early. Wario, not a light character.
And then up air in Smash 4 was typically one of those moves that was just a damage builder. It did a ton of damage, but it didn't really have a knockback unless you got all the hits, but it looks much more consistent in this game.
Being said, though, Glutonny now leads not only by a full stock, but if you look at that timer, he's on the verge of getting that maximum waft, making this comeback as hard as possible for Nesk to pull off.
Yeah, he might not even need the waft so far. He's just getting so much mileage from all of these aerials, really just trapping wherever Nesk is going with a lot of those falling up airs. Once he gets knocked up in there, it's basically an option select. Do I try to read your air dodge, or do I just go for the guaranteed damage?
Oh, man, I love that move like Glutonny, right? Threatening as if he's going to cover the roll get up, but Nesk isn't afraid. He comes up swinging and manages to knock him away. Oh, there we go. Just a single up tilt is all you need. Glutonny goes ahead and takes that first game.
And let's not just focus on Glutonny, though. Nesk, to his credit, didn't give him what he was looking for. You talk about how Glutonny was looking for the roll, and that's very insightful of you, Prominent Plant. But Nesk stood there and stood his ground and said, I'm going to choose the option that I want, and it worked for him. It's not something that's obviously going to keep him going throughout this entire set from the looks of it, but he's still capable of still playing his own game and not playing directly into the hands of the better player.
Right, the fact that he's not giving way to full panic, regardless of the massive resume his opponent has, and the way that like the beginning of that game opened up, the fact that Nesk kept his composure, I think it's a very promising sign.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. No, honestly, from Nesk, what I want to see is trying to use a lot more of the aerials, especially that forward air. Although, you know, a lot of me gunner players say that it is nerfed, just try to put a hitbox out there. He's trying to rely on a lot of the missiles and a lot of the down specials with the bombs, and Glutonny's just going around them easily, especially with that neutral air, getting a quick punish. And you see the early going. He's coming in with that neutral air, already a different change in game one. All right, get another missile, getting some really good percent, 52 unanswered, so really good turnaround from Nesk so far, but this is where Glutonny shines, ends up getting that one aerial leading into so much.
Yeah, it's really similar to that early Peach game, where like even if you have that initial start where you play really well, if they get that combo starter, suddenly you're taking 30, 40, 50, 60, 70%, and just like that, Glutonny didn't take another percent, and Nesk is already down a stock.
Yeah, this is still a bit of a better start for Nesk than it was previously, and the stage does theoretically help his game, right? As opposed to Glutonny having to find his way around one projectile, yes, instead find his way around 2 or 3 to make the full distance to Pokemon Stadium 2.
And we look at those full hops, too. That's going to be right at perfect level for platforms as well. Very almost similar to what PM's Samus could do on this stage, where you see the missile cancels.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Catch only gets the bike.
There's that beautiful forward smash we were talking about before this set start. That is a great move for me Gunner. It's absolutely gigantic. Great kill power as well.
Glutonny right now really struggling to go ahead and land. Finally he does with that falling forward. Goes down with the footstool.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not going to get it. He ended up going for the second as well.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, Glutonny knew that wasn't enough, so he wanted to double dip. That's so scary.
And I mean, we're talking about Nesk and the adjustments he's made. Look at it right now. This is not a very, it's not the same game we've seen from game one. And that happens. I apologize.
Yeah,
No, we got the up tilt confirmed. Glutonny is all over them, continuously trying to look for him, especially once he's able to get one up tilt on the shield, because your shield has already hit so much that once you get that other up tilt, it's covering either you jumping or just poking your shield.
I appreciate the way that Nesk is playing that, right? When he saw that like Glutonny wasn't in a rush, he's like, okay, I'm just going to fire homing missiles, and sooner or later, the way you're trying to move around these, I can maybe explode. Oh, but once again, the bike being a great projectile sponge. Glutonny not able to find the opening he wants, though.
Oh.
Yeah, lands down a couple of neutral airs immediately. Ends up getting a little soft hit at the tail end, leading into an up air. Nesk just trying to really run for his life. Oh, he's going to get locked.
I would say I feel like one of Wario's best buffs overall is just how much better Nair is in this game. I don't know if either of you... Oh,
wow! The forward tilt not quite enough, but
That
there we
is-
go. The forward air is going to do the job.